I'm pouring color in the mold, and got my sleeves rolled up and my hands already told. Let's see if it blooms or if it falls apart. I keep the little wire ready for the middle of your heart.
Hi guys, welcome to Yippiehippieresinjourney. It's another blooming day. We're going to attempt blooms again today, and I've seen another creator do this, and you'll see her name list down in somewhere on the screen. So yeah, she got me thinking on trying it this way and see if I can actually accomplish the blooms. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a mica white, a pigment paste that's white, and a deeper white that's an alcohol, and that's what I'm going to make the bloom out of. In this, I'll be using alcohol inks that came from Temu, pigment base that came from Temu, mica powder that either came from Temu or for the white, mica powder that came from either Temu or AliExpress. Also, I'll be using in the fourth one that has nothing written on the bottom of the mold is going to be a mica mix, and it'll be the Aurora mermaid opal and a Let's Resin light pink. But yeah, I'm just starting to mix. Well, I'm starting to pour my resin because I want that to set for a few minutes. And I'm making sure that each one is level. And each one is even. I want the depths to be even. Put a popsicle stick underneath to level out my coasters. I'm cleaning my mold. Make sure it's clean. After I get all the clear resin in each mold, I'll start mixing up my whites. And I'll let that sit aside while I drop my inks. If y'all haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Please hit that like button and share the video. It is very much appreciated, and it's a free way of helping my channel grow. Also, if y'all have any suggestions, any ideas, any thing that you would like to see me try, please put it in the comment section below. I read all my comments, and I will attempt to do something that y'all suggest for me to do. Whether it succeeded or not is another thing. But yeah, I'll sure try anyway. And you see me right now. I'm just, filling up the other two molds, coasters, and then I will make sure each one has exact amount in it. before I get started dropping the inks. Also, where's everybody from? I'm from West Virginia. I like to know where my viewers are from. So, yeah, put that in the comment section below too. And I'm marking on each cup which whites is what. Like, one cup will say, this is the alcohol, this is the mica, this is the pigment. That way, I know which one to put in which coaster. The one that has nothing written on the bottom of the coaster, that's going to be the um, Aurora Mermaid Opal with the Let's Resin light pink for the bloom. So there's nothing written on that one. And I'm just writing on each cup. I'm pouring my resin in the cups now. I do end up making something in the last 2 coasters, and you'll see that at the end, or as I go. And let's hope that these blooms bloom. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying until until I'm able to conquer it. The resin that I'm showing you that I'm using an ocean white pigment from Temu. The resin I'm using is Puduo. It's a 1-to-1 epoxy resin, and I bought that from Temu. The pigment paste is ocean pigment from Temu. The alcohol inks is Fidton, Vidton, alcohol inks from Temu. Once I get all these mixed, that right now I'm showing you I'm using the deeper white for my bloom. I drop in 5 drops of the deeper white into my alcohol cup, and I keep adding drops until I get it to a milky white. I believe that's what you're supposed to get it to, is a milky white for your bloom. And I keep adding 5 drops until I get it the way it needs to be. And then I'll mix my pigment up. After I get all these mixed up and ready, I will take and start dropping my color alcohol inks in. I'm sorry, I just got quiet. Just still mixing in my cup, mixing up my white pigments or my white for my blooms. I'm getting them all mixed up. Again, if y'all have any ideas, any suggestions, put them in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It is a free way of helping the channel grow. And I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If y'all would like to send me happy mail, my address is always linked or put down in the description box below, along with my Amazon registry list. It's always in the description box below too. It ain't necessary, but it is appreciated. For someone on a limited income, anything that y'all send would be much, much, much appreciated. Again, not necessary, but really, really appreciated. I mean, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I think the resin community itself is absolutely amazing, and I really, really love each and every one of my subscribers. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. I've met a lot of amazing artists since I started, and I only started in January. So, yeah, I've dabbled with resin off and on in the last 5 to 6 years. Um, got intrigued by watching a few YouTubers out there, and I tried it out and decided to get really serious about it Now I'm going to show you the colors I'm using. I'm using fuchsia, and I drop it in the middle, and then I drop top, bottom, side to side. And I try to do this the same in each coaster. Next, I'm coming in with the purple, and I'll put that in the 4 open sections. And I'll come back and I'll do the other 2 coasters that I missed when I first done these 2. Middle, left to right, top, bottom, middle, left, right, top, bottom. And back in with the purple and do those 2. Then I'm going to come in with the sky blue. And I'm just going to randomly drop those in any open places I see. Do that in each one. And then I'll come in with red. And I'll put the red in any clear areas that I see in my molds. After I get this dropped, I'll swirl. Do a swirl in each coaster. And I'm just swirling it. I'm not touching the bottom. Just swirling the inks around. I've got some different ideas coming up for some other projects. I've got probably 2-page list of things I want to do, and I'm slowly gathering up the items I need for those, and then I'm going to do some change up on. For some reason, I didn't hit record and notice it, but I've already put my alcohol ink, my pigment paste, um, and my mica. I've already swirled those around, and now I'm doing the fourth coaster, which is the light pink from Resin, and the opal one. And now we're coming in for the D mold. I'm not going to show you what they look like until the end. And as you can tell, I've filled up the other two with basically what I had left over, just adding some pigment to it, and just what I had left over, I just threw it in that. Okay, now let's see if these bloomed. I took on top or put on the bottom this. It's a rainbow shimmer glitter as my background. And I'm just putting what I use for the whites beside the coaster that I'm going to be revealing. Okay, the first one. Okay. Okay, the first one will on the right will be, okay, I'm showing you right now, this is the alcohol ink. And it's the deeper white. Let's see if it bloomed. It looks like it attempted to bloom. I'm kind of happy with it. I think it looks pretty. This is the mica. And it's the opal. And again, that is the mermaid. And it attempted to bloom. Didn't quite do it, do what I wanted though. And this is the pigment paste. And that one has blobs, but it did good. I like that one. And that's the pigment paste. And then the next one is the two micas. And it's the Let's Resin light pink. And that one bloomed. And I mean, it's not a perfect bloom, but it did bloom. And I like it. That one's my favorite, actually. These are just my little throw it all in, chuck it all in coasters. I got a piece of glitter in that one, but that's all right. And here's a close-up view of each coaster. That one you can tell tried. This one done really, really a whole lot better than the others. And then that one turned out pretty good, but it had blobs. Thank you for watching. I hope you tune in and watch my next video. Y'all have a blessed day and goodbye.
It's another blooming day. I'm pouring color in the mold and got my sleeves rolled up and my hands already told. Let's see if it blooms or if it falls apart. I keep the little wire ready for the middle of your heart. Spin it slow, hold your breath. I sing beauty from a mess. One clean drop, then one more, till the whole thing wants to pour. Another blooming day, another blooming day. Let it bloom in the palm of my hands. Another blooming day, another blooming day. If it turns out wrong, I'll still love what I made. Mixing up the shine with a storm in the cup, green, gold, and blue. Try to rise right up. Some days they spread like a map on water. Some days they